that created and people were made aware of some things. Tib was actually not talking about her. Now,
Thank
I
you,
did
man,
make
that's
Sweet
what happens
aware
when
of
people need to
that.
mind their fucking business. Mind your fucking business, Drop, because you don't know what the fuck you talking about. You always inserting your motherfucking stuff in shit that ain't got a motherfucking thing to do with you.
Yes, I did make Sweet aware of that communication. However, you all that communicate me, y'all don't keep up with the communication. So let me just go ahead and address this tab now
You're
because it came.
Thank you, man.
Hold on, Tip. Hold on, Tip.
Talking
No, hold on, Drop. I'm trying to make you aware, but so much happened that y'all are not aware of. But
we're not talking about them.
and
We're
I
talking
hate
about today. She got
so today
she wasn't talking about her today.
Oh my god.
No. She was saying that
Loud
she
and
was
wrong.
so Drop Queen. So
Why they
again, I was so Drop. I was clearing up something of what they were alleging of what she was saying. So she is right. Of that day, she was not talking
we're not
about.
talking about them. We're
I get that, but that's what Tib was talking about. No. I'm telling you what Tib was talking about.
Okay,
She was saying she was clearing up both things. Drop. That's what I'm telling you is that she was acknowledging what I had. But you aware of that discrepancy that you keep going to?
Manny,
hold on, Manny, because Drop is wrong like she always wrong. No, ma'am.
Drop, I'm trying to make you aware. Like, yeah. No, Drop, you was right.
I don't care. She got it.
Drop, you got it. Drop, you got it. Drop. You were watching earlier when I moved the goalpost when it came to the giraffe. But however, when it comes to this moment right now, you're getting this one wrong. Again, so much is happening. You got one wrong, Drop Queen, which is this one. I intentionally moved things earlier when I was speaking about Sweet and yada yada. I was making an example. But when it comes to wrong, I'm trying to clear that up. I do want to hear you.
Let me be clear, Manny.
But you keep going back to the same thing that we are trying to tell you, that is the discrepancy of something, then coming present day.
And in present day, she said, and I
didn't.
Talking about.
No, I didn't.
Allow me
to
finish.
I didn't.
Okay, so let's finish because we both know.
Is Mag Callan here recording? Because she literally said that I wasn't talking about her then, and she said today I wasn't even talking about her.
You lied. That is not what you said. Oh my God.
Repeat what you said.
Because Drop, you
repeat what you
wrong
said. Repeat what
when
you said.
When Sweet got into the box, she made a statement about Manny. I guess Manny told her something about I wasn't talking about her. I said talking about you.
And that's what I want to clear up. That was hold on, let me no. Hold on. I repeat herself, but she just touched on something that I definitely want to go ahead and touch on in front of y'all, is that was a flag on the play from Sweet and Swift to allude to anything that's my business. Because if it starts with being my business and she alluding to now to want to be privy of some business, is because, again, I made her clear she got it wrong.
T-Time, are you recording? We really need to play it back because I know.
Well, so much is happening now, but go ahead, Tim. I'm just speaking about that overall issue. I'm just speaking of.
But how about this one? How about I don't give a fuck? How about that one? How about I don't give a fuck? Let's start there, and we can finish. Tracy Nicole Thibodeau, do not give a fuck. Think what you want to think. It is okay. Y'all have a good one.
Thank you. You know, like, again, so much be transpiring, and then y'all just overstep your boundaries. Like, everything from this day forth should be considered paparazzi fax machine message. Using message, texting Manny is a flag on the play. Any and considered from this day forth is fax machine message. Machine message. Now, if those closest cannot understand when they are given for their better judgment, then we are going to definitely have to address that. Because everybody is clocking, but Manny is clocking exactly what needs to be clocked. So many times y'all get things wrong. People are willing to make y'all aware. But I'm not going to constantly sit idly by and get things wrong. And then being privy of situations and utilize it. And I just sit idly by. Ooh, this is crazy, y'all. Like, this is y'all.
Did they send you your $25 or $50 from dropping me, Manny? One of your mods.
That was.
Get your money, Manny.
Let me make you aware again. Let me make you aware again, Drop Queen. That was me dropping y'all. I dropped y'all all. I dropped y'all all. Okay. I had dropped you, Sweet, Queen Jules, Tip, the first go around. Okay. I dropped. Oh my God. So I set the tone. Okay. So I set the tone. I dropped y'all all when y'all had carried on. But yes, so we got that understanding, y'all. Like, let's back. Too much is going on. What's going on? Ooh. Damn. Okay. Girl, okay, so Lord, where was we at? Jesus. I mean, so so I mean it will pay yourself there, honey. Child, okay. Ooh, T. So are you willing to have a conversation with Empress? I guess that's where we at with it. Are you willing to have a conversation with Empress? Maybe
I mean, I don't even think there's anything to have a conversation about. When she heard the clip herself yesterday, and I'm talking about the case when she went up in Braid Live that she wasn't even hearing what I was saying, but she stood on the fact that I was in her live. She stood on the fact that I went in Braid Live to talk. He refuses to see that wasn't true. So that's just it. I don't have no issue with Empress.
Drop Queen, I just said I made you aware. I set the tone. Dropped y'all. Once I set the tone and dropped y'all, after that, I had already set the tone. That's what I'm saying. Now, anything before, I didn't witness. If it happened after I dropped y'all, I had already set the tone. So we still haven't quite set just yet. We still haven't quite. I'm trying to quite reset, but we still haven't quite reset just yet. Jesus, y'all like, oh my God, what is happening? Oh my God. Okay, so T, yeah, I hate that this happened to you in this way. T, I know that you was a supporter of Empress. Are you going to continue to support in a manner?
I mean, she didn't want me back. She already told me not to come to get out her space. So I'm respect that and be out her space.
Oh wow. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know she told her to get. Yeah, I didn't know she told her to get out.
Yeah, she wouldn't. I told you she wouldn't let me in the box. She told me to go. She insisted
Got
that I was
after she thought.
gonna
Got you. After she thought you was. Damn.
Yeah. Hold on one second, man.
All right, Lord Jesus, y'all. That's a. I hate it. Well, y'all let Empress know tonight. Yeah. I hate that. Man, SM. Because I had the opportunity. I had the opportunity right now to get T's side. We can ask Empress if Empress is, but just kind of hearing T's side, T is answering Empress questions. And being that Empress did not get answers from T's mouth, she got her own answers.
What was the question? What was the question?
The two that she got wrong, which was her listening to you and you were talking about her and you wasn't, and then her also thinking that you were in the room listening and he wasn't. So those both were questions actually, because they got her under an answer.
She said it. If anybody got the recap, she said it in the live yesterday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So the questions that she gave herself the own answers for, and I hate that she didn't actually get a clear understanding from you, because now it is under the impression yet again thinking this all was you. Now granted she was listening to you, but she got the misunderstanding of hearing your words.
They said nobody remember her saying it. Said it in the comments. She told you to get out, but you were still in the live because I said I requested up in the panel. Y'all remember what y'all want.
Well, we want Frankie to speak for herself, not per se Empress. I was asking Frankie, did she know anything about maybe Empress changing her tune after this Frankie and Tea Times dispute? So Frankie can give us her point of view of like, yeah, I might have, told Empress yada yada yada, and give us a better understanding, because again, T also did not understand Empress angle. So we not the only ones lost. Yeah, we're not the only one. The people are delusional. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, so yeah, I mean,
like I said, listen, I told Empress when she came up in Brave Panel. I respect her opinion. I'm not coming for her. She just, if you listen to the clip again, she wasn't hearing what I was saying. She thought I was saying what I wasn't saying. And she kept saying, "Who are you?" And I'm like, I didn't say that. Like, she was missing everything. It's like everything.
So they're saying that. So they're saying allegedly the fake page and trolling her.
No,
but see,
I was in there. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. I was in there last night. I was in there. This is a new page that
no, I'm talking about when it alleged.
No, they talking about last night. I didn't ask who are you. I didn't ask her that. I said who was talking about you. Y'all listen to the clip again. I didn't ask her who was she. That's what I'm saying, y'all. And y'all ain't telling the truth. If you listen to the clip again, I never said anything disrespectful to him. I never had said nothing disrespectful to him.
Go ahead, Frankie.
Hey, Manny.
Oh, Empress is here as well.
Hey, Manny.
Go ahead, Frankie.
I'm not speaking for Imp at all. Imp is her own woman. She definitely speaks for herself. What I'm confused by is not one time has T even said up here, like, hey, me and Frankie good. Cause we made up. Me and T are
I did
cool.
say that. I'm the
Me
one
and
that
T
said
cool.
you.
And even the first day when me and T got into it, and hey, I don't want the two of y'all.
I did say that. I told Manny I don't feel that way. What are you talking? I don't feel that way. What are you talking
T.
about?
Haven't you been talking?
But I did say that, Manny.
Okay,
Didn't I
go
tell you I
ahead,
don't feel
T.
like it's about me?
Go ahead.
Yes,
T.
T
Get it
did
out.
say that.
Okay, but definitely me and T are cool. It has nothing to it was just, hey, Imp said how she felt, and that's it. I mean, I don't see what this at all. I don't see where we're going with this. Like, this is all confusing to me.
So
Like,
I
me and
think that
T are
situation.
good. We been
Okay,
good.
so I don't. So this is where I think the problem, to kind of, peeling back some layers. So everybody understands that Imp, had her opinion about the comment about the biscuits, but we have moved beyond the biscuits because we actually had two questions. The first one was that she overheard T talking about her. Imp got that wrong. The second question was Empress had used tea time of being present in her lives when she was not present. Imp also got that wrong. Those two questions that she posed to tea time, tea time is not understanding why Empress wouldn't have let her come up into the live that she many nights prior and supported
Hold
to
on, Manny, because
explain
you
to
making hold on.
Empress.
What's this to you? Y'all was
I didn't
talking
say you
about it,
did.
right? Because it sound. I just want people because people saying what's the problem. You were talking about it. I was just clearing some things up. So anybody that's down there thinking I'm like Frankie, like what is the big deal? I'm not making a big deal out of anything. I'm clearing it up with you, Manny. That's it.
Yes. Well, no, it's not a big deal, but we do have to point out that Empress got some things wrong. I mean, it's only true because alleged she heard. T has stated she was not talking about her. She got that wrong. I mean, bluntly put. Also, Empress said that she was in the lives listening, understanding, hearing, whatever it was. She got that wrong. Now, what we are at is the way Empress treated T. That's she got that wrong. Now, what we are at is the way. That's my point, because I know that I myself has went over there. And Empress, that's a lie. Exactly, Empress. You say that's a lie. Because the way that you did treat tea time, even though you had your opinion, now you gave your reasons why. Tea time has stated that. We heard your reasons why. That is what I'm telling you that you got wrong. So that's where we're at with it. But I can't lie and say I'm not shocked. I mean, that I'm not shocked. I am shocked at the way that you did treat tea time. I am shocked. Outside of your opinion about her making the statement about what did I get wrong? Okay, so when you apparently was listening to about you, she was not speaking about you. Also, when you allege that Tea Time was in your room, she was not. But yesterday she said she was. Now, yesterday, at some point, she to you. What are you talking about?
So
Well,
I'll explain. I'll explain
oh
again.
my God!
When I was in Imp Live last night, she said that I was in her room. I was not in her room. I know for a fact I was not in a proxy. We were looking at the T-Page shit. We went to Braid Live. I was not live. I was not in Imp's room. I don't know where she's getting that from. I don't know if maybe my other phone, because I don't. If I'm in her room, I'm gonna say I'm in her room. I've been in her room many times. I don't have an issue with being in her room. I wasn't there that day.
I am being neutral. I am being neutral. I just here, y'all sit back because I am being as neutral as I can be. I just said it's shocking. I am shocked.
Okay, well,
that's as a shocked.
Okay, well,
that's as neutral as I can get.
Let me get seconds and I'm going to get out of here because I don't have time for this and I definitely don't do panel to panel. First of all, I do know for a fact you were in my live because I pulled it up to see who was all in my live. You were there. So you can say that you don't know if you made a mistake. Be not a problem. Again, as I told you yesterday, I wouldn't be talking about this no further. So if you and Manny continue to choose to talk about it, more than power for y'all to do a show. So y'all have this conversation, but I said what I said and I stand on it. Whether I was wrong or whether I was right. If you thought I was wrong for coming over there and that you weren't talking about me, cool. Not an issue. It is what it is. It's already done. Like I said, you was there in that live. You heard all of it. You waited till I ended my life and you went right over there. Manny, please don't say that you know for a fact something is a fact when it's not a fact. Unless you got some proof to say that it's a fact, don't say that it's a fact. Don't in that live, you heard all of it. You waited till I ended my life and you went right over there. Manny, please don't say that you know for a fact something is a fact when it's not a fact. Unless you got some proof to say that it's a fact, don't say that it's a fact. Don't stand on something that you don't have validation for, okay? I'm out of here. Peace.
Thank you, Empress.
But wait, Manny. She just said something that was a fact that wasn't a fact. She said, I sat in her room listening. If I listen to her live, I listen to her live. Why would I lie about being in her live? You go and watch the video of Bray live. You go watch the video of Bray live. Bray brought me up and said that they just told him that it cussed me out. I had no idea she said anything about me.
I'm just telling y'all, I'm as neutral as I can be in this situation. And I'm not even in the situation. I'm just covering the story of what has already been presented. Again, from the way Empress approached tea time was shocking. More details. Both ladies are alleging lies. Don't know what the lies are.
Go back because Braid is the one who called me up in the live and said she had just cussed me out. I didn't even go over there to talk about it. She said I didn't even go over there to talk about it. She said I waited. I did not. I wasn't even. Why would I? Huh?
And again, you all, I'm saying it's only shocking because even if these ladies had a disagreement to this point, had it on a recap because Empress would have had allowed Tea Time up. Tea Time's voice would have came out. I would have been like, oh, that's Tea Time and Empress talking. I would have heard it from both of those ladies' mouth because I've witnessed them have, whether they agreed or disagreed before. So this is different than what has normally been presented. So I'm not taking a side. I'm as neutral as could be. Jesus Lord.
I just don't know why I was sitting her live and listening. I have a burner page.
Y'all both are alleging it, and that's what's cringy. Alleging it, and that's what's cringy.
I'm not alleging anything.
The hell?
Just ask Braid. Just ask Braid what I came in.
Do y'all realize the lasting impression y'all be leaving on people? Like, okay, we both turning our back on each other, but why we done both called each other liars?
See, let me tell you this, because you was in my live yesterday.
Yes, I
clearly said that I'll see you in the streets in a few days. I didn't say you was talking about me when I came over to Braid. I was getting at you about what you said to Brenda. And it wasn't about what you said to Brenda. It was what you said before you said to Brenda. Why are you making this situation bigger than what it is?
I'm actually not. I confirmed that.
Because I pulled it up and you know you're there every night. Please tell me that you're not.
I am there every night. And if I was there that night, I would have said I was
why
there.
Would that night would seriously not be the night that you was there?
You're making this bigger than what it is. Somebody. Me and Proxy was on the phone, so I know I wasn't.
I know, you just said it. I know. It's fine.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't about being mysterious.
You making this bigger than what it is. Are you just upset that
am I making it bigger if somebody asks what happened? I didn't come up here. I wasn't even here. I scrolled in. Manny was talking about he asked what happened. I came up and I said what happened. I do it in your live.
Okay, so we got a problem or what? Because
I don't have a problem with you.
Okay, well then we good.
It seems like you the one that has the problem.
If I have I said it last night in my life, that in a few days I'll see you and I'll be cool. What? I know what I said. I'm not changing
what do
that.
I want from you? I literally said I respect your opinion. I have no issue with your opinion. I told Mandy what happened. So why do y'all think I want something? I ain't doing nothing different than I do in your live. I ain't doing no different than I would do in anybody else's live. If somebody asks me what happened, I'm going to tell them what happened. Am I doing anything different? No.
At the end of the day, T, all I'm telling you is that I'm not swaying with what I said. And on that, no matter what.
I know, and I respect that. I'm not trying to make you sway.
Okay. Well, then.
I don't know. Manny asked me what happened, and I told him.
Manny, what
I don't
you
know
doing?
what's the issue.
What you doing, Manny?
What you like,
Manny?
Okay, so let me be honest with you. Okay. Let me come back on the camera.
All right, come back on the camera. Ooh, come on.
Okay, so just off of observation, because I know you are a spicy young lady. You are a spicy young lady.
What I have to.
Yes, and kind of seeming like this spice that you are given does kind of allude to maybe an issue. But I know that you're speaking that they're not an issue, but you heavy in the approach.
In the approach of the spiciness seems a little heavy in the approach of which way?
I think this might be tone policing. I think the tone.
I'm not tone policing. I'm standing.
I think I may be tone. I think I may be tone policing. I think it's the tone.
Okay, which tone do you feel like the tone that I use? Talking to her?
Yeah, because I don't think I think I have witnessed you all have like first make that statement. I have witnessed it, but I don't think in this manner when it's of a misunderstanding. I don't think I've witnessed it because without being able to explain this to you in your panel has me shocked. Because I've always witnessed you, a lot of people to come say it. Y'all have this banter, and it's your panel. But being that y'all have this misunderstanding with this one and your tone, it is kind of like a disconnect. It's like kind of giving there may be a deeper issue.
I really don't know. Real quick, since you said that there's definitely not an issue between the two of us. If that's the narrative that's going to be spent, it's more than welcome to be spent. See, I stay in my corner. I don't bother nobody. When I come out, it's because something that I'm standing for, or you're fucking with me. T has not come over there and fuck with me. T has been over there that night because I pulled it up to see if she was. But she had an opportunity to come up, and we would have discussed it, but she didn't.
And I wasn't.
He was over there. Just give me a second. She decided to discuss it over there, so I came up. If people feel like I'm wrong for coming up in hot, I give that to you. That's your opinion. That's your views. The same way I'm going to stay in my own space. But I came because I stand on exactly what she done. It was not about who she called it. It was what she did at it first. Instead of just sitting and saying, hey, I'm going in and in. You talking about my bangs. I'm going to call you this. Okay, well, just call it that first. That you're getting ready to be colorist. Don't do that because then I'm going to come out. Because I got morals. Everybody else want to pretend like they don't got morals over cool beans. Because I don't tell nobody what they can and cannot do. So please, I don't understand why I have to move on this app. Just like these trolls running around here coming on backup pages doing what they do instead of standing on business. Come on your main page. Pop that shit. So there's no...
If I was in your life,
I'm a dark-skinned woman, so I'm riding for black people, period. I don't give a fuck what it is. 1,000. And if I see any black person on this app doing some great shit, I'm shocked no matter what before I start my show. I'm going to say it again when I end my show because I love my peoples. So we can sit and say back and forth that it's just an app. No, it's not, because some things is not just for the app. You're allowing others to think it's okay. But yet when we see a white tee come do it, what are we all over here doing? On their ass, right? Okay, so that's going to be the same for when it's our own.
Manny, when I came up, what did I say? I said I respect Empress is passionate about a few things. I know for sure women and I know colorism. Her opinion, I wasn't tripping on that. Didn't I say that?
Yes.
But it was like you were coming at me in another level, not about the colorism thing.
At you
Okay,
about colorism.
No,
I
but
explained
it
that
seemed like it
yesterday,
was
did I
something.
not?
Can I please? You added things,
Go
right?
ahead. I didn't add nothing, but go ahead.
You did though. You added the fact that
Okay.
I stayed in your life.
Okay.
I stayed in your live,
You
watched it,
did.
waited until you ended your live, and went over to Braid Live to talk about it. So to
Okay.
say that as if that's a fact, that's where you're adding things. No idea what you said. I had no idea, Empress. I've never came in your live up. I've never. If I had something to come up, I would have came up. It would be no issue for me to come up at any time. I didn't even know what you said. Braid asked me to come up.
Okay.
So I wasn't talking about you. It wasn't nothing about you. I didn't wait for you to end your live. None of that happened.
That's fine.
That's all.
If that's what you run with it, please.
I mean, that's the truth.
Okay, I know. I'm not gonna go back and forth about you what I know for a fact and you know for a fact. But if you feel that you need some people in here to believe, please, by all means, do that. Don't worry about it. You're right. You got that, G. Anything else?
Okay, so let me ask you this, Empress.
And that's where it comes off the extra part.
What was that?
It comes out the extra part where it's deeper than what you acting like it is.
There's nothing deeper, and you know that there's nothing deeper. But I think you need them to believe that there's something deeper when you know there's nothing deeper.
I mean, the people know. They were telling you in the comments.
I know. No worries. It's deeper than that, T. Does that make sense?
That's what it's coming. That's what it's coming off.
Okay. Well, we're gonna let it come down to that then.
So, Empress, I do have a question. There was a moment where T, and if I'm getting this wrong, T, please stop me to correct me. But there was a moment where T alleges that she did maybe try to come up or wanted to come up, and you dismissed her and told her to leave.
I did.
So that was the moment the real tea time was present. And
so
she did want
that she was. You're trying to say, I'm telling you for a fact, she doesn't miss my life, not a single night. All of a sudden, this night you missed it. Bullshit. I call cap, but it is what it is. If she says she didn't, she didn't. But I know for a fact she was there because I lifted up to see she was there. She had an opportunity to be in that box right then and there. She didn't want to because she thought I was going to be too much for her. She knew what it was. I'm going to be too much for her no matter what when you coming for dark-skinned women, period.
What?
But moreover, why am I finna let you up right now? You had opportunity to come up yesterday, and I'm standing on it.
So you're assuming again.
I don't need to assume. I know for a fact. I know for a fact.
You assume that I was afraid to come to
I ain't got to assume.
Okay.
Anything else you want to know, Manny?
Empress T, I am definitely shocked.
It definitely seems like an underlying issue because I wasn't even in there. I didn't even hear what she said, for real.
How'd you be lying? You can't help it.
I don't came up in the panel.
You can't help it.
I've never not came up in the panel. You've said stuff. You've recapped me plenty of times. I've never not came up.
Y'all, I know that y'all saying other people have certain things. I know what T does. If I could download my live and tap before we got to this to her comments, you would see it. Did you run then? Or was you there and you left?
Hold on. Please download that. I ain't commenting your live.
I can't download the comments and you know that, right?
Wait a minute.
But
you're saying I commented
got
too?
to that clip.
Is it?
I don't got time to argue with you on this good motherfucking Monday.
I know goddamn well commenting.
I'm not finna go back and forth with you. You know damn well you was over there. What
was I saying in the comments?
You tell me. Because I don't even remember what clip.
Okay, so can I Okay, so let me jump in here, ladies. Just for the information I got today. Now I don't know if it's true. But allegedly from the comment section today in the live, Empress, they did make me aware that there were mostly in Tea Time
And there
and
wasn't
Proxy's
multiple
name.
fake pages in my live, Manny. I've been a mod for a very long time before I own door. I know who comes in.
Gotcha.
I know where to go to see who's in my life with their rankings off. I know all of that. I know all of that. And I told you she was in there with them rankings off, and I seen her in there. I seen her. She
I
was
don't even
right
know
there.
how to rankings off. Why would I
I know, T. You
So you
always
telling
don't
me
know
I
how to
turn
do
my
a
rankings off
goddamn thing as
too?
long as you've been on this app. Anything to prove
I
that
don't.
you are not lying at this
If
moment.
I
So
have
you
a
can have
burner
it. You
page,
wasn't
right?
there. You can
I
have
have
it.
a burner page. If I
You
don't want
can
nobody to know
have
I'm in,
it.
there, I would just go on my burner page.
And you can have it. You didn't do it. I just said this. You didn't
You
do it.
just, but you just,
You didn't do something. I'm gonna say that I did see you because I know for a fact I
and
did.
you said I
But you
commented.
said
But
you
what did
didn't
I
do it. So
say?
we gonna go with you didn't do it. You didn't do it.
You said I commented. What
I
did
know
I
you
say?
didn't do it. You didn't do it. You're right. You didn't do it.
Okay.
Why are we still talking about it?
I mean, you just
You
added
didn't
that
do
in there,
it.
so I'm asking
Because
you
I know you needed your moment and you couldn't get it yesterday, so you over here to get it. Because you couldn't get it yesterday. So I'm trying to figure out is
I
where we
mean,
going from here.
you feel like
Because you
I'm
know
trying to
you
get
was
a
there.
moment.
Because you
You feel
just
like I'm
said that
trying to get a
I might
moment.
have
I'm doing what I
accidentally been
usually do.
there.
But what did I say?
I hear her just say she might have accidentally been on in her my live on her other phone because she might have accidentally hit it. Oh, what slide you want to?
I said I wasn't in there, and I stand
I
on
know.
that.
All right.
But what was I commenting?
It's crazy.
What was I
This is
commenting?
crazy, girl.
I'm crazy, but you just lied and
You
said I
crazy.
commented?
You crazy.
Okay.
I must say, y'all, I'm shocked. I know that y'all in the comments shocked, because I'm speaking from the truth of what I observed of these ladies, and this is definitely different. I didn't expect to come back to know this. No.
Yeah, it's like I said, this ain't different to me because I know damn well I wasn't in there, nor was I commenting in there. Thank you, Proxy. We was definitely on the phone last night.
I know Proxy is always on the phone with you when any allegations come. I could pull
up the records.
It is what it is. Pull it up. I don't care. I'm out of here. Go ahead.
I can pull up the records right now.
Argue with yourself.
I could pull up the phone. I could pull up the call log.
Pull it up. Shit, show her.
Like I ain't never not came up in nobody panel. Not her panel. Why would I not come this time?
And that, I mean, I get that, y'all. You know, like again, y'all, if we don't hold y'all to what y'all display, then moments can say on one aspect, I understand Empress. Like, let me just break it down from both sides again, as neutral as I could be. I can understand Empress, and she's saying you're always there. Why would this day be different?
So what?
However,
so we saying because I missed one night that because I'm in your live every day, something can't happen. I can't get a phone call. I can't not be on there. I can't go somewhere. So I have to be there every single day.
That's true as well, because life does happen just like that. And I also can understand Tea Time when she said on this particular day, I was not there. Yes, I'm fully there any other day. But however, me and Proxy were doing something. And then she has an alibi. Like, yeah, I just hate that has gotten to this point, because now it's like Proxy would be lying too if she says she was on the phone.
So I try not to disrespect people that I actually like. That only tends to happen when people have been holding on to something that they want to just let it rip. Soon as the smallest thing, I'ma hold off on you, imp. But you got a few more times to try to play with me. Okay? I'm coming up here because I don't explain shit to you hoes. Really, I'm only doing it for T. We were on the phone talking about the T app before we went to Braids Live that night. Okay? Night before when all the shit was allegedly happening. We didn't discuss Empress. We didn't even know Empress was even recapping anything. We were on the phone discussing the T app before we went to Braids Live. When we both said we was going to go to Braids Live because Braids said. So we were like, okay, once we get off the phone, we're going to go to Braids Live and go in there. I don't have to lie for no grown-ass woman at all. I'm going to tell the truth regardless, even if it's T. Anybody can attest for that that's around. If T wrong, and I know that T is not being factual with what she's saying, she just did it in many lab with Poozy. She thought Poozy said something. He said something. I corrected T. I said, nah, T. I said, Poozy said, maybe. She didn't say what you. And I've done it before with Drop Queen and panels. I don't have to lie for nobody. I'm going to keep it a buck, regardless of who it is. She wasn't, we did not discuss Imp. Nobody even knew Imp was even recapping T. When we got in Braids Live, people were commenting, asking why Imp was dragging T. T did not bring it up. The comments brought it up. And motherfuckers is taking it and spinning it the way they want to spin it because they already had a problem. Had a problem, just say you got a problem with the lady. Stop trying to act like it's something deeper than what it is. T ain't got to stand alone. As long as it's going to be motherfuckers with their own people who come and do the same for T, and it ain't a motherfucker that's going to deter me from doing it, I'm going to keep doing it. And I'm going to keep doing it. And ain't nobody going to shut me up. Motherfuckers had a problem. That's the issue. It's a deeper problem. It don't got nothing to do with this whole little, this is just a scapegoat. I don't give a fuck. No bitch yell enough on here to scare me. I'ma say what the fuck I wanna say. Ain't nobody gonna check me about it. And I'ma come where I wanna come. Just like motherfuckers was calling me out from the panel at Imp Live last night. Cause I go to Imp Live all the time. Whenever I'm online. If I'm online, I'll slide in Imp's Live. That's just what it's been. It's always been like that. I come and go as I please. If you don't want me in your live, block me. The fuck? I don't understand what the fucking big deal is. The bitch is a burnt. Look, I call the bitch a blown out fucking tire. Her ass look like a motherfucking greasy ass oil cover alternator. Bitch, I say whatever the fuck I want to say. Ain't nobody gonna check me about shit. Now, if you want a problem with the lady, just say you want a problem with the lady. Stop trying to use this as the excuse. It's a bad look. Fucking oil cover muffler. You a broken muffler out. You just make a lot of noise and just look ugly and dirty. Now I said it. Now what?
OMG. Each time I allow y'all, hold on, Brenda. Let me get my statement out first before you go, cause
I'm so glad I make you bitches mad. A bitch that's hiding behind a lamb. Like, girl, please hush it up, mommy. Please be quiet. I will be whatever the fuck you want me to be, as long as I know I'm not that. Okay? I don't need a damn show. Ain't got to hide behind no motherfucking screen either. Clock that, T-ho. And I ain't hiding behind no lamb either. So I'll be whatever the fuck you think you want to say I am. It is what it is, Bookie. That shit don't hurt me nor faze me. And you ain't gonna do a fuck thing to me. Like I said, bitch, run them videos up, cause I'm trying to get the 10K anyway. Ho, you working for me. You are now employed by Brenda, okay? I'm your boss. Run them videos by TikTok. Okay, Bookie? Thank you, mommy.
OMG. Okay, so let me get this out real quick for these ladies. They are choosing the words. It's definitely deeper, something. I don't know. Like, it's something. Y'all say it's not, yada, yada, yada. I done seen these ladies do this better than this today. That's all I'm going to say. Now, y'all got your own understanding of these ladies, and y'all than I have. But what I'm going to tell you is I have seen them handle situations, let me say, better than this. Now, I get that everybody keeps saying there's not no deeper issues, but I've seen y'all better than this. Go ahead, Proxy.
To tag Brenda and say that I'm bigger than the house is just fat crime. That's crazy. How you gonna tell a big ass bitch that I'm big as a house and attempt as a house and attempts to try to make her feel better when she built bad as fuck and big as fuck? See, this is the shit that I be talking about. Y'all, Brenda, it ain't nothing my videos can do to help you. You been a messy, annoying ass bitch all over messy talk for years. If you ain't got your shit up by now, I can't help you with that. It's nothing I can help you with, babes. I can't give you the clout you looking for, bitch. If your messy ass and your crazy and always inserting yourself in some shit, if that can't get you where you need to be, bitch, I can't help you with that. that you put it too. You put too much onus on me, ho. Too much. And for you to my boss and you broke, but I'm paid. That don't make sense. I don't beg on messy talk to spill information that everybody already know. I don't go around begging for universes and galaxies for information that motherfuckers already know. Like, I'm just confused. Like, you full of ravioli cans, built ass bitch, and you steady speaking on my side. You's a big bitch, Brenda. Bitch. You might as well leave big off the table. Leave you back up. You a tacky bitch. And you a tacky big bitch. Big bitch. And you a tacky big bitch. When did you wash your face today? Did you wash
baby, you
today?
follow me around. Thank you, Bookie. Thank you, mommy. You said you follow me around, Bookie. You said it. You said it, not me.
Did you do your
Thank you for that, mommy. Thank you, Bookie. Thank you, mommy.
Who's hiding behind who?
Thank you, Bookie. Thank you for following me. You said that part.
So there's there's no understanding from all these misunderstandings. So there's no understanding from all these misunderstandings. So everybody done explain their side, and we hear misunderstanding after misunderstanding, and nobody wants to go with the side of understanding. Like, I done heard everything, and it's just a whole lot of misunderstanding, and we're not going to understanding.
No, Melanie, this is what it looks like when bitches been had smoke and they finally get an opportunity to let it out. It's nothing to correct. It's just people showing what they've been feeling. That's all. It ain't even a big deal. It's not a big issue.
So
and
when
actually,
you say
Brenda big ass fuck on weight first. Sloppy ass. I ain't never seen a bitch go to a gym for a year and still overweight.
As well, bitch.
I ain't never seen a bitch go to the gym for a year straight and you still fat than a motherfucker and ill built. I never seen it before. I never seen it before, Brenda.
Girl,
I never seen it. How you go to the gym and you still out of shape? You still out of whack? How? No,
okay,
Brenda
ladies.
brought her weight first. Actually, and Manny could when we.
Ooh, child. Okay, yes, they done took guest violations again, y'all. Y'all know how to bring. Y'all know exactly how to bring the week back, child. Guest violations is gone again. Oh, child, y'all. Well, hopefully the ladies can get that understanding. Child, this is crazy. Oh, Jesus. A complete mess, honey. A complete mess. You say let's appeal. So we do have to appeal the correct way, Lord. Oh, Jesus, y'all. I cannot keep up with this.